Hello, hello. Welcome to Readings with Christy. I'll wait for you to jump on, but when you do, tell me where you're from. Love to hear where you're from. And we'll get started with some readings very shortly. So can't wait. As every Tuesday night we do this, which is always awesome. So let me know where you're from. Say hello, and we'll get into some readings really shortly. So. Oh, I found this new deck. I've had it for a while, but I haven't used it, so I thought I might use it tonight. So to bring us some enlightenment, Hey Margie, hey Trina, Toowoomba, love Toowoomba. Queensland tweets head, hello Tanya. Hi guys, hey Tracy, Sydney, love it. Hi Raina. Gold Coast. Oh, lots of Queensland and New South Wales, so that's awesome. Or Sydney. Hey, Sarah. I know that face, Sarah. But yeah, so I'm from Clarify My Journey. So I have a group and a page on Facebook. So feel free to join after the live. There is a group and there is a page. The group is a closed group, so just ask to join, and that's much more interactive than the page, and I'll approve you guys when I hop off. So it's where we do like mini readings and workshops and, you know, just all things spiritual. So like for instance, today I've got some crystals up and you choose which crystals and you get a message later tonight as to what that crystal means or why you were probably drawn to it. So yes, I thought so, Sarah. I thought you were on my page. So welcome. Hey Louise from New Zealand. Yay. So join. It's in the description and it says Clarify My Journey. So I couldn't put the link up because it's a closed page. I think it doesn't allow me to copy the link, but I would love for you to join and be a part on there as well, so that we can do more mini readings and anything spiritual, right? So as I say, I've sort of come across these cards and I've had them for a long time, but I haven't used them in a very long time. So it's like having new cards. It's a bit like Christmas. So I want to use those tonight. I think that's why I found them. I think I was guided to use these. And I think we should get started. So I hope everyone's been well. And I hope I can bring you some guidance tonight. So that's what it's all about, right? So, all right. Oh, one flew out. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's a long way down when you get older. Interesting. So maybe this is for me, I don't know. But it's Prince of Summer, so it's about romance. So this is going to be for a lot of you on here, and it's falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So for me, that says, you know, if you are in a relationship, it's like take it to the next level, put more focus in on it, make it romantic. Be the first one to make that move. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. Everybody enjoys that feeling of being in love. So, if it needs a reignite it. If it needs date nights, do date nights. Focus on what brings you happiness. So that's what I would say. And stay grounded during an emotional experience. So if you're going through something emotional, it's really important to stay grounded as much as what you can. And that might be to go out in nature. It might be to utilize crystals. It might be utilize cards, have affirmations, however you choose to do it. But yeah, this tells me that there's a lot of you on here that love to be in the romance of life. Very captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious. So have a bit of fun flirting with your partner, and having a bit of fun with flirting with the idea of, finding and meeting someone new if you don't have someone. So, don't dream, do. It's really a time, I feel like now is a great time to put things into action that mean a lot to you. So, it is important to do that. So I really feel like now's a great time to action things, get into that masculine energy and move towards things rather than staying still. So comfort zones won't get you anywhere further than where you are now. So we all have to step out of that comfort zone from time to time. And it definitely does bring you a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. So it does open opportunities and doors, and you know, that's great. So yeah, so as I say, join my page, Clarify My Journey. Well, the group, it's a closed group, but click on it and I will approve you after tonight's session. So hopefully I can bring you some guidance tonight that you're looking for. And yeah, I think I'm ready to get started. Hey, Deb's from the UK. Let's do a card for you. All the way from the UK. My family's from Scotland. So I love the UK. I've been over there many a times. Many times. So bear with me. All right, so Deb Brooks. Let's see what's coming up for you. Deb Brooks. Deb's Brooks. What does she need to know tonight? Hey, Johnny Retro, how are you? Mr. Johnny Retro. All right, so Deb's. I feel like I need to shuffle a little bit longer for the first one just because I haven't connected with these cards in such a long time. But they bring great guidance, really great guidance through. So I think, yeah, hopefully you'll find what you're looking for with these cards. I really do feel like they're great. Okay, so Deb's Brooks from the UK. I got 4 of Winter. So it's about communication. It's about hibernation, but also getting out there and doing things that you need to get done. Like I was saying before, really actioning things. It says set aside your concerns for now. You can make any decision a bit later. Solutions that come from meditation and the need for some more sleep, rest or vacation. So really important that you take time out. If you're feeling a little bit sluggish or a little bit unmotivated, it's because your energy's tired. Your soul is a little bit tired. And this is saying, you know, that it might be weighed down by other people's stuff, people that you care about. You know, it's always external stuff that really does play on us, the heaviest, I guess. So this is like set aside any concerns that are bothering you and, you know, make sure you're taking that time for self-care, that, you know, that rest, you know, even a bit of meditation, even if the meditation is just some quiet time in some quiet space, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If it's not what you're doing now, just do more than what you're doing now. It will bring clarity. It really will. So don't get too caught up in things. Don't get too emotionally attached to things because it will drain your energy very quickly. Really a great time to start getting that motivated energy. So it's time to move the body. So going for walks, connecting with people that make you laugh, anything that sort of excites that energy and stimulates the senses, great for you right now. So I hope that makes sense. And communication is going to be big. So being around people is actually brings you joy. But if you're not doing it, it's like the more you don't do it, the more you don't want to do it. So you've got to sort of, you know, push yourself the first time. But once you do it, then it's like, you know, it's just easy after that. So I always say, you know, we resist what we need the most. So, you know, whatever we're resisting is usually what we need or require the most. So, but thanks, Debs. I hope that makes sense for you. Get out there and be you. Do you. Hey, Karina. Let's do a card for you, Karina. I think you might want a card, maybe. All right, Miss Karina. Karina is a beautiful naturopath. She's, yeah, just amazing at what she does. Let's see what guidance comes up tonight for you. So it is 7 of Winter. There is no better choice. You may not be seeing things clearly, or someone around you may not be seeing things as clearly. Running away from the truth. So it's like, you know, don't let your fears be let your faith be bigger than your fears. Let your passion be bigger than your fears as well. It's time for that next step. It's time to move on. I feel like there's going to be important contracts or important communication that is going to transpire, that is going to take you to that next step. And it is going to be a little bit scary, and it is going to feel like you're walking on ice that could break any time. But see the bigger picture. It's long-term plans that are important right now, and you have, you know, all the communication skills that you require and all the information you require. It's just about actioning it now. So I really hope that helps you, Karina. All right, moving forward. Margaret Lee, let's do a card for you. Margaret Lee, what does Margaret need to know? Margaret Lee, what does Margaret Lee need to know tonight? Here we go. I want to go straight there. They want me to pull 2 cards for you. Okay, so you've got the 10 of winter and the 5 of winter. So 5's all about big family changes. The 10's about new beginnings. So yeah, there's a lot going on there for you, Margaret Lee, I think, or for at least people around you that you care about. So it says the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, and the end of a hard time, addiction or codependency. So, you know, someone's really struggling and they need support, or they have done, and, you know, it feels like something's coming to the end. There's a new beginning there. So there's great clarity and a great sense of freedom that's coming to you. So if it has felt a little bit heavy, know that it's going to feel a lot more free and light for you coming up. So the next one is a 5 of winter. So as I say, a lot of changes within the family. Walk away from dishonest association. So make sure you've got good people around you, good support. Realizing that what you thought wasn't, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. So it's walking away from something that doesn't serve you. Even if you think you've gone too far or you're too far into it, I would just say if anything comes up and it starts to feel wrong, but you thought it was right, just walk away. Don't feel like you're under pressure to, you know, continue on down the journey. It's like, you know, it's okay to walk away when it starts to feel wrong, or it starts to feel heavy for you. So really important to set those boundaries and walk away from anyone or anything that doesn't serve your highest good. So I hope that helps you, Margaret Lee. But yeah, I really do feel like there's going to be someone around you that either needed your support or that needs your support. But I feel like there's big family changes and some new beginnings coming for you, so which is beautiful. So love that, Margaret Lee. All right, Tanya Gillies Slaven. Let's do a card for you, Tanya Gillies. I don't know if it's for you, Tanya, or someone around you, but I feel really tense around the shoulders. I don't know what else you've written actually because it's stopped off. But okay, but have had a full year of so much grief and loss. Okay, so that's why it feels so heavy. I didn't see that part when I was reading I didn't even read your comment, I just seen the name. But I just felt an overwhelming sense of heaviness on my shoulders. So I'm carrying the weight of the world and full of emotion, so and sadness. So that definitely came through for you. So I hope you're okay and yeah, getting the support that's required. The card that you got is the King of Winter. So it's saying you're completely knowledgeable, you're experienced in all that you do, fair-minded, and, you know, it's and it's also emotional. So it says get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking is something that you may want to work with, or you may need to speak to more people, and unemotional relationships. So just be aware whether it's for you or someone close to you. This is someone that may have almost checked out of a relationship, almost you know, numbed out of their feelings. So somebody needs to talk more about what they're going through and how they're feeling. Otherwise it's going to feel really disconnected. So it's like, you know, when it snows, it's like it freezes up and it's like it becomes really hard and really solid. And this is sort of saying, you know, it can get like that at times. So somebody just requires to talk more about what they're feeling and what they're going through, because it will come out in other ways. So I would just express to you to just, yeah, try and get them to talk more and be there for them and support them as much as you can. But yeah, I really feel like it has been a hard year, and I feel like you're definitely carrying the tension in your shoulders. So yeah, so make sure you're getting the support you need, and you know, you're doing things that you really want to do. It's really time, you know, when we do have a lot of grief or loss around us, it is such a great opportunity, even in a time of sadness and grieving, it is a great opportunity to look at, you know, what you're not doing that you want to do, or, you know, what you've always wanted to do. It's a great reminder that life is short, you know, and we have to take every moment as it comes. And, you know, that is really important for a lot of us. You know, we don't want to have any regrets, you know, down the track. So we just want to make memories. So it's really a great time to make memories and sort of, you know, enjoy what's yet to come. So I hope that makes sense for you, Tanya. Well, I feel like you've got a lot to be grateful for at the same time. So, oh, you're welcome, Debs. Yeah, meditation would be great for you, even if it is just a quick, quiet time. It doesn't need to be a guided meditation as such. But yeah, it is, It is one of those things. It's you know, it's a great way to just calm the mind and align the energy. So yeah, if you can get into doing that, that would be really, really great. Hey Lou, let me do a card for Lou. Lou. All right, Lou. Okay, Lou. What does Lou need to know? Luann. 4 of Autumn. So it's manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, and help those out that are less fortunate. So it's doing the work that you love. It's coming from a heart-centered space, and it's really, you know, holding space for those around you that need you right now. And it's, you know, making sure you manage that really well for you and making sure you've got the boundaries all set up around what you're doing, and balance of spending, you know, money, time, you know, all of those things are going to be really important. Balance is going to be a massive word for you this year, and I feel like once you get that balance right, everything sort of falls into sync. But yeah, it's about sharing your gifts, it's about sharing your stuff with the world, and it is coming from a heart-centered space, and it's just like, you know, the penny just seems to be dropping. I feel like the results are coming. You know, you're able to actually tangibly see the results that are from your work. So keep doing what you do, Lou. I think you're only going to keep getting bigger and better as you go along. So I hope that helps you. All right, Maria, let's do a card for you, lovely. Maria. Graziella. As I say, I'm not great at pronunciations, but I do try. Hey, Yvette from New Jersey. I love New Jersey. Beautiful. All right, so we're doing it for Maria. What does Maria need to know? I feel like I've got a male here in spirit for you, Maria. I feel like I've got an older gentleman, very pride-driven, very, you know, very wise man, very knowledgeable man. Not a lot to say to me, but I feel his presence. So I think this is for you, Maria, but I feel like it's, you know, I don't know if you've been going through old photos. He's showing me a lot of photos, and he's showing me this house. He's showing me cobblestone. He's showing me, what are you trying to show me? I'm seeing really clean shoes, like shoes are important, lots of things. But anyway, I'm a little bit restricted for time, but yeah, there's someone coming through for you. So I think they're just letting you know they're here. Okay, but you got the Queen of Autumn. So it tells me you come from a very big heart space. You work from the heart the best. And this is saying it's time to be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, and meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So this is about taking that next step. It's about utilizing your creativity. It feels like, you know, you'd be great at creating, whether it's, you know, sewing, knitting, crocheting, painting, music, any of those things. It doesn't really matter. It's saying that you've got a big heart and you're very gracious and generous. And this is really saying, you know, that creativity sort of fills that cup for you. It really does allow you to, you know, find that joy within it. But there's something there, whether it's here now or it's coming, but it's asking you to be much more practical about your approach before you proceed any further. So, and the ability to make anything more beautiful. So it's saying you're great at just putting your little touch on things. So yeah, I would do the things that bring you joy. I would be a little bit more practical with a big decision before proceeding. And yeah, I feel like someone you meet or someone that's in your life definitely helps you move forward in the right direction. So I think you've got some exciting things to come, especially around February, March. So I'm wishing you all the very best, Maria. And I feel like, I don't know if someone's going to have a baby around you, but I feel like there's new birth. So it's either a new business or a new baby. So it can be a new home as well, but there's something new. Yeah, big life-changing event. So which is a beautiful. You're welcome, Tanya. Very welcome. Michelle, I need to know if I can have a baby, find love, or is it too late? I got a hell no. So no, it's not. Absolutely not. So you have a lot more time than what you think. Yeah, I feel like it's really unexpected, but let's see what comes through for you. I feel like there's something, I don't know, it's outdoors, it's like at a park or something. I feel like there's some movement or meeting around at a park. But anyway, this is asking you to step into your feminine, into your beauty of space. It's like self-love has to come first before others can see our true beauty. And this is saying it's really time to take action. The power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So you've got a lot of things coming your way. It's a lot of joy and you know, it's a lot of abundance around you. So it's a really beautiful card, and it's saying, you know, it is the green, which is a heart. So it's looking for love. It's trying to find that next step in love, and it's, you know, it is all coming. So I really feel like, you know, things are really going to progress quite quickly when it does happen. And I feel like it's not till next year. I don't feel like it is this year, but I feel like next year things look very different for you, especially mid to late next year. Now, that doesn't mean things don't change before then, but I feel like that's when, you know, it stabilizes and you start to see, you know, some really big results from where you're going. So I feel like that is, that's going to be an exciting time for you for sure. So thanks, Michelle. Been single for 20 years. Yeah, something needs to change. So what it is, it's like doing that action base. It's making changes where change is required. So if we keep doing the same patterns, we get the same results, right? So it's like, what can you do that's, you know, get you out there meeting more people? What can you do to, you know, use your energy to attract who you want back in? So there is lots of things that can be done. So yeah, I think that you've got to get a little bit more creative. So I hope that helps you. P.S. DOS. Hi, Christy. Can you please tell me something about my future husband? I don't know if the cards will do that. Being on time restraints, there's not a lot that I can... I'll give you a card and we'll see what comes up for you, but it'll tell you whatever you need to know. So I got the void card for you. So the void is, you know, it's feeling a void within our life. So it is not looking externally to fill that void. It is actually it's actually guiding you to look within yourself to fill that void. It's a lot of new beginnings are coming to you, but if you still got that void, then it won't actually come to the party as to what, you know, you actually want. So it's filling that void with self-love and self-care and, you know, not concentrating too much on what you can't control, only what you can. But in saying that, you got the Sun card. So the Sun card is all about new beginnings. It is about bright outcomes. It says plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to reward and commendations, gratitude for blessings of life. So happiness and abundance is before you. So this is really about new beginnings. It's about bright outcomes. It's about sunflowers. It's about, you know, the brightness of life. It's seeing the great in life. So, you know, have a bit more fun with life. Have a bit more play with life. I really feel like November is going to be important for you. I don't know why. They're just showing me the word November. So whatever that does for you, there's something about November being significant, which is what we're in right now. So I don't know what happens in November, but they're definitely showing me November as a, and beauty. So it's all about self-care, self-worth, self-care. So I hope that helps you. I know it doesn't tell you too much, but I am on time restraints. So I just, yeah, it's a little bit of a little bit of guidance into, you know, seeing a little bit down the track. So I think that you've got a lot yet to come, and I think that yeah, it's time to sort of fill that void with what you can control rather than looking for someone externally to do that. Kerry, is my work going to change next year? I don't think it's going to change as much as what you think. I think that there's I feel like there is change, but I don't feel like it's as big or as dramatic as what you may think or what someone may be talking about. So Mel Arrowsmith. Oh, thank you. I'm sure you're amazing too, Mel. So nice of you to say. Thank you very much. All right, Miss Mel, what have we got for you? So you got the Two of Winter. So indecision is holding you back. Are you being a bit indecisive, Mel? Are you sitting on the fence a little too much? This says make a choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So it's like, you know, our mind tells us to do one thing, the practical brain, but then there's also that creative side and that love side that doesn't think about the practicality of it. So it's more just a, you know, that's the trusting side, and this is the practical brain that says, no, you've got to have everything in order before you do it. So I don't know if you're feeling a little bit torn or a little bit, you know, indecisive about what's going to happen. But yeah, it feels like you might get, you know, when big things come up, you might feel a little bit trapped or a little bit stuck between the intellectual and that emotional brain that sort of tells you one thing and then the other one goes, no, no, no. So just be aware that that's there. And this is about unity. This is about relationship. It's about, you know, coming together with someone else. So whether that's in a romantic sense or a friendship sense, there is definitely something about meeting someone and or taking that meeting to relationship to the next level. I just feel like you're going to meet someone that's really grand. I really do. I think that there's someone coming that's really grand. I don't see it being in any light whatsoever, whether it's romantic or friendship, but they just show me someone new's coming into your life that is going to bring a lot of joy. So I hope that helps you, Mel. But yeah, I think you've got some great things coming. Hello, Gay. How are you? Let's do a card for you. Oh, a white Christmas, Johnny. How good would that be? How good would that be? Love that. White Christmas. Be so cool. I've always wanted to go to New York for Christmas. All right, so Gay, let's do a card for you. All right, so Prince of Autumn. So it says, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So it's saying, you know, you're so good with everybody else, but with yourself, you're very in protective mode. You're resisting what you need the most. You are putting up walls where you don't actually want them because you're being cautious. You know, it's vulnerability might be a hard thing for you to step into. This is saying, you know, you're just protecting yourself. You're protecting what, you know, your experiences from the past. So this is saying, you know, you might be meticulous about attention to detail with certain things, but with other things, it's like, you know, being really cautious where you don't actually get to experience things. So it's stopping you from experiencing things that await you. So what it's saying is just be open, be vulnerable. It's okay to do that. And this is especially in love. So it's like asking you to let your heart chakra open and your energy, allow it to flow out and attract in, you know, the right energy back into that heart space. So yeah, I think there's some love going around at the moment, and I feel like there's sometimes we protect ourselves, but this is sort of saying not necessary. Okay, so all right, Lee Daniels, all I want to say to you is absolutely, I think you should do it. Go left. Go left, Lee Daniels. I feel like you need to take a risk. Small risk if it feels good. I'm just asking for some guidance, and they're saying, yes, do it. All right, Michelle, young man, let's do a card for you. Okay, so will I ever find love again? Let me see what card comes up. All right, creation comes up, okay? So let me see. Abundance. Okay, so basically what this is saying is, and you also got the Seven of Winter, so there is a better choice. Okay, so it might be to do things differently or to see the world differently, but there's something about really having a lot of fear around love, and it's saying not seeing things clearly. So it might be going into the wrong relationships. It might be attracting the wrong people. It might be, and the other thing is running away from the truth. So how does it actually make you feel? What is it that you want to call in? You've got to be really specific. It's like someone asking for more money and finding 5 cents on the ground. You got what you wanted, but is it really what you wanted? You got what you asked for, but is it really what you wanted? And this is exactly the same thing. You've got to be really specific, Michelle, with what you want to call into your life and who you want to call into your life. And I feel like there's something in the past that may be coming back or may be hindering around, and they're saying there's a better choice out there for you. So don't go backwards, go forwards. That's what I want to say to you. And yeah, you will be in full abundance and you will create much more happiness with that choice. So I hope that helps you, Michelle, young man. But yeah, I would move forward. Don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. So whether that be to someone or to an old pattern, either way, it's okay. Diane Cracknell, I am desperate to know what I will choose with my job. Not sleeping, my anxiety is through the roof. Yeah, I feel the tightness in my chest, so I can understand that you are feeling quite tense about it or a little bit anxious about not knowing. It's the unknown, really unknown. The unknown scares you more than the answer. Interesting. Diane, what does Diane need to know in regards to her decision with work? Indecisive. Be truthful, be realistic with yourself. Don't try and romanticize what it could be. It's like, what is it about? It says information that can help you, but which may also be very difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. So this is about taking action. It's about, I'm just going to open those blinds because I've gone all furry, haven't I? It's gone all, oh gosh. Okay, we'll shut those a little bit. I don't know if that helps. But this is about, speaking your truth. It's like doing it with kindness. It's like, if you're going to say no to something, it's like, you know what, thank you for the offer, but no thank you. It's not looking too much into things. I want to say don't read too much into things. The other one is the Four of Autumn. So manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money and how you make money. Help out those that are less fortunate. So that's just in your nature to do that. Now, I want to pull one of these cards and see. I want to say to you, I don't think you're going to be... I feel like there's something new out there for you, Diane. I really do. I feel like everything's about blossoming, new creations. You have to trust what the universe has for you, and it's going to require a risk, but the money thing is going to be an issue for you, or the stability. So I want to say that there's a lot more out there for you, and but it has to feel right in your gut. I want to say that timing is everything, and there's never going to be a right time. There's never going to be that time where you go, I'm ready to do this. You've just got to feel, not heavy about it and move forward. So I hope that makes sense for you, Dan. I wish you, Diane, I wish you all the very best. But I do really feel like there's something new out there for you. I don't feel like I feel like you don't know what you're going to. I feel like the unknown is the scary part. And I feel like there's something there that's going to be better for you. Oh, you're welcome, Gay. Absolutely welcome. I'm just going to scroll down to the very bottom. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. And see who's there. All right, so... All right. Jenna Vost. Let's do a card for you. Yeah. Let's do a card. Jenna Vost. What does Jenna need to know today? Okay, so you got 9 of Winter, unfounded fear, focusing on the worst case scenarios and allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So what that's saying for you, Jenna, is don't try and think of the worst. Try and think of the best case scenario. I'm just going to pull that up a bit. I feel like I can't see properly. But yeah, best case scenario, it's more about, you know, looking for the positives. You know, we are what we attract. You know, we bring about what we think about. So it's really important that we start to focus on what's important to us. And this is saying, you know, try and think positive. Don't think the worst case scenario, because sometimes we entrap ourselves into a situation or a problem that doesn't exist, or it's not as big as what it is. So, you know, try to breathe through the problem or breathe through the challenge that arises for you. So I really feel like someone around you is going to be going through a tough time if they're not already, and they're really uncertain about their future. And I feel like, you know, you're going to be there for support, I think. So, so there's a lot going to be going on, and I feel like you need to sort of give yourself that energy boost to get through it all. So I think there's some great times. I feel like February is going to be the reprieve month. Like, that's going to be the month that brings you a lot more clarity and a lot more joy and a lot more fun. But it doesn't mean you can't start now. So I would just say to you, try and think as positive as you can, so that by the time that time comes, you will be in a much better headspace than what you may have been in. So I wish you all the very best for that. Yes, Justine, I feel like you will move house, but not when you think you will. And I would say, have a good look around. Great job, Diane. I really think it's a good idea. I do. All right, so all right, let's see. Hope Mariah, let's do a card for you. All right, Miss Hope Mariah, what do the universe want to tell you? Extreme. So this could be somebody that's going through quite a bit. This could be somebody that's going through dependency or some sort of addiction, or you know, they're going through a real hard time, body, mind, and spirit wise. So there's a clearing. There's a new sense of being around this. So yeah, so I'm not sure who this is for, but it's definitely coming up in the cards, and it's saying that, you know, times have been extreme. The energy has been extreme for you, and I feel like there's a lot of change, and it's going to feel like you're in a bit of a whirlwind, and you're not really going to understand. You know, it's like not asking the questions of how, why, when, or where. It's really starting to go with the flow more. So this change is going to throw you into a bit of a hurricane scenario, but the outcome is actually good. It's like going through the storm to see the sunshine, and I really feel like, you know, you've just got to breathe through those moments. You've really got to move through them. And I feel like there's a lot of change going through with either relationships or family, you know, people that are closest to you. So this is about, you know, conflict around those that are closest to you or family members, and then there's also like a whirlwind. So there's something a bit chaotic around that section. So somebody's going through quite a bit at the moment. It's asking you to keep the faith and step into your masculine. So do more. Don't sit and think about it. It's like time to action those thoughts. It's like, you know, really time to do that. So oh, we've got a troll already. Okay. Have we? Troll alert, troll alert. Oh, okay, so you've got people messaging you. Oh, no. Let's block them. I think that's it now. Jason Hillard, I want to do one for you. I'm feeling really drawn to do one for you, but I hope that helps you. Was it Hope I was doing it for? I think it was Hope. I've lost now because we had the troll. Yeah, so Hope Mariah, I feel like you need to really focus on you, and I feel like it's about, yeah, like not getting caught up in the chaos or the drama that's around you. So, all right, so Jason, I feel like I want to there's something about stepping forward into your purpose, into your zone, it's not following what's being told to you, it is going with your gut. I feel like you're going to have, you know, some really great support or some really great guidance, but then it's like stepping out on your own 2 feet. And I feel like that's going to be so important for you, especially next year. I feel like you're going to be helping more than one person. I feel like you're going to be out there. I don't know if you're going to be doing coaching or something in health, but I feel like there's going to be a real big change and movement of success next year. But it's just about getting out of your head a little bit. Being in your head is not great for you or anybody, but yeah, Jason, this is about stepping into your power. This is about really owning who you are and what you bring to the table. It's not about doing it the way others do it. It's about trusting how you do it is the right way somebody else needs it. How will we ever know if it works if we don't do it, right? The next card is surrender. So surrender to the vulnerability of what you're going to be doing. That is going to be your strength in everything you do. So surrender the need to control, surrender the need to know everything and have... just enjoy your purpose. It's like you've done so much work. You've been there for so long. This is about, so the other card that I've got for you is let go of people or things that no longer serve you. What's that? Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. So this is about really stepping away from people that don't necessarily serve your highest good, and this is about, you know, going on a bit of a solo journey. So this is about really figuring out what you want, and it will be a bit lonely from time to time, because it's sort of like you want others to be around you or to help you, but it's like you've always got to step out on your own. So, you know, always remember you land on your 2 feet every time. So don't get caught up in your head. That's all I want to say to you. And I hope and I wish you all the very best of success. I feel like someone in spirit is telling me to say, please tell him he's going to be successful. Wish him all the very best. So I feel like there's a female voice up there talking to me. So anyway, that's what's come up for you, Jason. And I hope you can get some clarity from that and do what you love. So okay, Kylie Nylon. I really feel like the first thing that came up for me is communication. So when there's no communication or people shut down or check out, it's going to be really hard to get up into a space of feeling connected, right? So the card that come up for you is 10 of Winter. So the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, and the end of an addiction or codependency. So, you know, somebody may be either you're relying on the relationship too much or someone else is relying on the relationship too much, and there's not enough independence in the relationship. There's not enough communication in the relationship. So there is a sense of things need to change, and there has to be more face value and truth going out there. So the other card is telling me you're loving and comforting and emotional and intuitive. So follow your gut, do what you do best, right? And it says, listen to your heart, intuitive insights that you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps a little too much. So if you're trying to fix things or make sure everybody else is doing okay, you're not focusing on self, which means that it's very hard for someone to see all of what you offer to them or offer to the relationship if you're all about somebody else or all about making sure everyone else is okay. So I want to say focus on what you need to focus on right now, and it'll be all okay if you can communicate in a really, really calm manner. That's what's coming up. So I hope that helps you. Oh, you're welcome, Jason. Thanks, Michelle. All right, Annette King. Let's do a card for you. Annette King. I really can't believe I forgot a drink. Ugh, I get so thirsty doing this. All right. I think that was for you, Kylie. was it? Yes, it was for you, Kylie. Kylie Nylon or Nylon. Yep. That was some information for you. All right, so who am I reading for now? Let me pick someone. I don't know if I already did, but Annette King, that's right. Okay, so Annette, we got 4 of summer, okay? So it's all about independence, and it's about stepping out into success. And it says being distracted and failing to see the magical opportunity in front of you. Taking someone or something for granted and discontented with life. So if you're feeling a little stuck or you're feeling a little stagnant, I really need to put light in here. If you're feeling a little stagnant or you're feeling a little bit in a rut, that is completely exactly what your card's saying. So your energy's feeling a little stuck, and it's feeling a little bit, that's better. It's feeling a little bit like you need to get out more or do more, or I don't know, I just want to say have more fun. I want to say that it's time to really go into that creative mode and have a bit more fun with it. So, yeah, whatever that means for you. And I feel like someone's either going to be renovating their home or moving house that's around you or for you. But there's something about, they're showing me a house and wood. So I don't know if that means building a house or renovating a house, but there is something about changes within the home. So, so I hope that makes sense. Oh, you're welcome, Kylie. Hope that made sense for you. Who else would like a reading? I'm not sure who's still on. I've got a couple of minutes left, about 10 minutes left. So let me know if you would like a card. All right, Kimberly. All right, Kimberly. So we got ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items and getting caught up in fear and worry. So what that means is that you may be getting quite, you know, in your head about, you know, being overly anxious about something, you know, thinking the worst before it happens. It might be, you know, the illusion of being trapped. I can't do that because I don't have enough time or money or space or energy. Whatever the case is, this is saying let your ego, you know, settle at the back. It's like let it drop, let it drown out a little bit. Don't let it be the focus. Don't let it be the first talking point of where you're going. So this is about stepping out on your own as well. So this is about not feeling trapped. It's like, you know, not worrying about keeping up with the Joneses, not worrying about that, you know, what it looks like on the outside or being judged of what's going on. It's really about don't get caught up in the fear and worry of anything at the moment, because it's not doing anyone any good. And, you know, it's really good to see the positive in a situation, I guess. But, yeah, don't get too caught up in the fear and the worry, because we create what we think about, right? So really important there. And I feel like there's a worry around health issues. I don't know if that's for you or someone close to you, but the health came up. So something around health is definitely of worry. I don't know if someone's got MS or someone's having trouble with their, I don't know, I've seen the initials MS. But yeah, I don't know if it's like that sort of health issue, but I feel like there's going to be, yeah, some worry around health issues. It's probably a little bit, not unnecessary, but it's like, you know, it's not, I don't know, I feel like they're sort of saying like, you know, it's unnecessary worry, like, you know, go in positive and positive outcomes will come about. So, so yeah, I hope that makes sense. And I also feel like you don't know it yet maybe, but I feel like someone close to you is going to be going in for a procedure soon, because they showed me a white gown. So, yeah, so I hope that makes sense for you. And if it doesn't, just hold it and it will soon. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Annette. Absolutely welcome. All right, so Alma Rose, let's do a card for you. Alma, let's see what's coming up for you. Alma. All right, Alma, you got loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. So you were born to be like, you know, nurturing. That motherly instinct is beautiful in you, in that intuitive insights you can trust. So, you know, it's about listening to yourself, and this is about maybe taking care of others too much. So just be careful not to enable people or to try and fix things, because it's not what someone needs right now. But this is about listening to your gut. It's about owning what you feel and what comes up for you, and it's not about justifying it or, you know, making anyone else understand it. It is truly about trusting that intuitive or that gut instinct that you have. Yeah, that's what I would say for you, Alma. And I feel like I want to tell you to travel. And I know that's really hard right now, but it feels like I want to tell you to keep moving through, like go and experience more. Like, you know, life is short, and I guess we all know that, but this is like, you know, it's really about experiencing more. So I don't know what that means for you, Alma, but there's something about, you know, if there's somewhere you want to go, it's time to start booking it. Michelle Borgo, let's do a card for you. Michelle. So we've got self-love, Michelle. So it's all about, you know, self-care and self-love, making sure you're getting rest, making sure your self-worth is up there, making sure you're not going into anything or doing anything that doesn't allow you to prosper or be successful in what you do. This is saying set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation. So a really good time to spend some, you know, quiet time to yourself in meditation. And the need for more sleep or a vacation, and rest. So, you know, making sure you're getting a lot more rest, because we sometimes get a bit scattered or a bit chaotic in our thoughts if we're not getting enough rest, and that really is important to our self-care, probably a lot more than you think. And the other card that comes up for you is surrender. So it's coming to an end of a difficult situation, and it's telling you to just surrender the need to control anything or to know anything any further than what you already do. I want to say to you, everything happens for a reason. And I feel like everything is as it should be right now. So, you know, go with the flow a little bit more, and I feel like you'll find things around you will flow a little bit more. So I hope that makes sense for you. Oh, you're very welcome, Kimberly. No, Belinda, but let's do a card for you. Belinda. I don't know if there's someone in spirit that drank too much, or you've got someone around you that drinks a little bit too much, but I want to say there's someone that needs to pull back on something. Yeah, and I feel like someone's got a problem with their foot. They're showing me either gout or a foot issue, and someone's got to watch their blood pressure as well. So whatever that, I don't know who that's for, but that's coming up around your energy, Belinda. So please just have a think about who that could be around you. The card that came up for you is the 11th. So it tells me that you're extremely intuitive. It's just about being aware and listening to what comes through for you. And it says the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you actually are. So really seeing the strength and beauty and courage that you actually hold. And I feel like you fix a lot, and I feel like you help others, and you sort of, you're the strength, you're the rock that helps others through. And it's, it's really about, honoring that about you. It's about honoring your strength, because it has helped so many people come through their even health battles, their mental battles, their emotional battles. I feel like you've got a lot of people around you that really need and require you, and they really feel like you're important. So I hope you're getting acknowledged and appreciated the way you need. But I would say, just be aware that those things have come up, and I'm not sure who they're for. I feel like they're more, they're swinging more to a male side, but I do need to just let you know that did come through. So I hope that makes sense for you. Yes, Tanya, I do have my own page. It's actually a group, and it's called Clarify My Journey. So please pop over. I do mini readings there, workshops, anything spiritual, and they're a lot more interactive on there. So it's a closed page, but I will approve you once I hop off here. So anyone that wants to join, I would love to have you there. And yeah, you'll love it. It's a really great great group of people. So yeah. Oh, your daughter's got high blood pressure. Okay, well, they're just making you aware of that they're aware of that, and just to keep an eye on it. So, yeah, I don't get anything negative or bad through it with any of my readings, so it's never anything to worry about, just things to become aware of, that's all, or to remind you of, that's all. Vanessa, Arlene, let's do a card for you. So you got the Lover's card. So true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, and return to good health. So someone's going to really find their health improving a lot, and romance is definitely in the air for either you or someone close to you. And this is saying, you know, this is a long-lasting relationship. This isn't just a fling or a short-term thing. This is much more long-term. So it might be someone getting married, it might be someone starting a family, but it's definitely going to that next level, which is always a beautiful thing to do. So there is a lot of unity between these two people. So, and this is going to be for you or someone close to you, and I feel like there's a lot of happiness and joy and a lot of success, and I feel like building a house is going to be on the cards next year as well. So either plans to build a house or building of a house. So you've got some pretty exciting things to come, and I feel like work and or money will increase as well for you, so which is also a great thing to come through, which is always nice, right? Oh, thank you, Belinda, for your stars. Thank you very much. Yes, you can replay this, Kylie. Absolutely. It'll be on the page when I finish, a couple of minutes after we stop, and you can go back and go through the videos, and you'll be able to see this video, and you should be able to play it. All right, so Wendy Harvey, let's do a card for you. You got the 10 of Spring. Ask for help with others. Do you have trouble asking for help, Wendy? It says all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities around you. So, you know, it might feel a bit like Groundhog Day, or it might feel like one day rolls into the next. But this is really saying it's time to get a hop, skip and a jump out of there and start to really excite things out of, you know, what your normal routine would be. So, you know, it's like your wings are starting to grow. It's like get out there and do what you need to do. And it's really, you know, it's time to shake things up. It's time to create change. It's time to really, I feel like someone's overcome something, and I feel like there's time to celebrate, but I don't feel like anyone's made time to. So, and obviously we've been in lockdown as well. So I don't know where you are, but I know we've been in lockdown, and it's been definitely hard to celebrate it and sort of bring the community together. But it's really time to bring those you love together and celebrate and have a really good time. So don't worry about being judgmental or judging other people judging you. It's like time to go out and do your thing. And I feel like you've got a really beautiful energy. I don't want you to sit home and waste that away on, you know, doing the same thing day in, day out. You're meant to have exciting times. You're meant to be spontaneous. So really important that you sort of honour that and, you know, ask for help when you need it, but also get out there and be spontaneous, because it really is time, and you'll appreciate the times when you do. It'll be the times you never forget. So I hope that makes sense for you. Hope Mariah, I've done a card for you, lovely. You can go back and have a look. Yes, that's what I was meaning. Health issues. I don't know. Someone's going to be overcoming health issues, or they've overcome health issues. So yes, Wendy, that's what I mean. Time to celebrate, because there's some good times coming. And I feel like, you know, the more positive we become, you know what? We create a lot of great things. So, well, Vanessa, look forward to what's coming, because I really feel like there's unity, like the one. Like it's not just a fling. It's not just someone coming into your life. This is a solid grounding relationship that's coming. So, you know, enjoy it, manifest it in, keep thinking about it, not overly think about it. Grab a rose quartz and have that near you at all times, and just embrace who's coming, because they're on their way. I just don't know when it's coming, but know that it is on its way for sure. So, but anyway, my time is up. Thank you so much for joining. But if you want to join the page, I will let you in. It is the group, not the page. It is a closed group, and it's called Clarify My Journey. It's got a hummingbird on the front and some blue writing. So I'd really love you there. We do lots of readings, lots of different things that are spiritual, and I think you'll love it. If you love this page, you'll definitely love my little group. So, and I'd love you to be a part of it. So yeah, so I hope to see you there. But until then, I will see you next Tuesday at 7:15. And yeah, take care of yourselves, have fun, and just live life as you would you know, be a bit more spontaneous. Just live life as you would if you were to tell anyone else how to do it. It's time to do it for you now. So if you need to make changes, you know, just make them. Make the call, be spontaneous, have fun, and, you know, go deep. Go deep and enjoy it. So, checking out for now. See you next Tuesday. Bye, guys.